I'd say Drawbridge accident ends horrifically. Fuck.
There's a lady on the bicycle when the bridge was going up,
She
right?
was on this part?
I turned around and I saw that she wasn't past that gate yet. Was the gate down when you noticed that?
Oh,
It was going down because our gate went down.
Okay.
And that's her bike right there.
Her bike?
Yep. Must have
Fallen.
came off the bridge. It landed there.
Goodness gracious.
There is no camera that kind of just records everything that's happening here.
We have no cameras there.
well, that's great for crime.
I swear to God, I don't know how this happened.
And I told my roommate, I was like, I don't think she made it. And she was like, oh no, like it's their job in the tower to kind of make sure everybody's cleared.
Oh my God.
Obviously, they didn't fucking do their job well enough. All information contained in this video presentation is provided for entertainment purposes only and is not to be relied upon as legal advice. In any matter in any jurisdiction, the authors leave any and all conclusions to individual members of the audience. The author offers no statements of fact beyond these available through diligent private research or through information freely available in the public record. To the extent that pending or settled criminal matters or crimes or possible crimes are discussed in the video presentation, all parties or defendants are presumed innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. To the extent that any pending or settled civil matters are discussed in this video presentation, all parties or defendants are presumed not liable unless proven liable in a court of law. The materials in this video presentation are copyrighted, and therefore copy and reproduction or distribution of any part of this video is okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit faded, Shay. I didn't need to read the fucking whole thing.
On January 6, 2022, a sunny afternoon takes a dark turn when a cyclist in West Palm Beach, Florida begins crossing the Royal Park Bridge. When the bridge begins to open before she makes it to the other side,
no cameras on a bridge, that was fucking insane. Like, there's dead ass people who like commit deletes.
Bystanders are left to witness an unthinkable tragedy.
And obviously they didn't do the job completely correct. So who's to say that they don't do the job completely correct in certain situations, like the fact that they missed this woman?
As detectives investigate, a shocking secret is uncovered, leaving them determined to expose the truth and those who tried to bury it.
Am I going to jail?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before. Just after 1 p.m., an officer with the West Palm Beach Police Department arrives at the bridge to meet with a witness, Brian, who has more information about the unfolding situation.
How's it going? What happened?
There's a lady on the bicycle when the bridge was going up,
She
right?
was on this part?
On this part. And she was about where the 30, 40, 50 feet up as the bridge was going up, right? And so he's yelling at her, I'm yelling, get off, get off. She just stayed on it.
Okay, so they were doing their job?
As it was going up, and when it got to be like a 40-degree angle, he tried to grab her. She's on the concrete down here.
She landed.
You can see her. She's on this landing.
Oh, she's still down.
Over, yeah. You see the bicycle? Over there, stand here and look to the back left corner.
She was alive?
See the bicycle?
Oh, yeah.
It's there and she's there too, but she went head first right down
head first is crazy.
the bridge.
Wow.
Oh, no. It's not good at all.
Brian shows the officer this chilling image of Carol he managed to capture from inside his vehicle, mere seconds before she slipped through the gap in the bridge. Another witness, Diego, describes his desperate attempt to save her life.
Yo venía aquí y dijo help, help. Yo traté la manera de agarrar su mano.
Yeah, yeah.
Pero si yo hubiera agarrado, me iría con ella.
Yeah, no.
Beneath the bridge, another officer is faced with the sobering reality of just how far the victim fell. The area below, known as the bascule pit, descends another 40 to 50 feet down.
She fell 40 to 50 feet, head first, while the bridge was going up. If she's alive, that's a miracle. Oh my God.
You guys have a ladder down there? Wait, this?
There's that kind of ladder right below us.
Oh, below us.
So we're going to take these stairs and go down to the next level, and then you can use those stairs. You'll see them go straight down to her.
Okay, and
That's her bike right there.
Her bike?
Yep. Must have
fallen.
Came off the bridge. It landed there.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
The cyclist would later be identified as 79-year-old Carol Wright. Alongside her bike, officers discovered a shopping bag with recently purchased books and a business card offering her services as a freelance writer. Another witness named Annabelle would later describe passing Carol on the bridge just moments before the disaster.
And she was walking with her bike. And
I'm pretty sure she didn't survive because this is a video.
And she was shuffling her feet with really tiny steps, and it didn't look like she could walk very fast. And so I kind of smiled and waved the common thing, and we kept walking. Towards the island is when we heard the bells start going off, and my roommate and I hurried off to get into the clear before the arm came down. I turned around and I saw that she wasn't past that gate yet.
Was the gate down when you noticed that?
It was going down because our gate went down.
Okay.
And I told my roommate, I was like, I don't think she made it. And she was like, oh no, like it's their job in the tower to kind of make sure everybody's cleared.
Investigators will soon speak with the bridge's operator, 43-year-old Artishua Tisha Polk.
This Google Maps photo?
Unaware of the disturbing details that will later surface as they search for the truth. Below the bridge, first responders are faced with a daunting challenge.
How are they gonna get her out? I don't know.
I work.
They're gonna have to come back, probably. I mean, you decided that the part that team that does that aerial. Yeah, we have to. We'll call CID and see if they. I mean, it looks accidental, obviously, at this point.
West Palm Beach Fire Rescue carefully brought Carol to the surface using a tripod and pulley system. Her death was ruled an accident, but investigators would eventually uncover a darker truth and a deliberate attempt to hide it. Before they speak to the bridge operator, her supervisor, 50-year-old Kathy Harper, answers a critical question.
So when the bridge tender is opening the bridge, is he or she able to see if there is anyone near the guardrail?
No.
There's no visual there?
No, because when they're at the control panel, you're like over further.
Okay.
So you have to walk away from the control panel in order to see
And
it.
they're physically operating the
They're
control?
supposed to, yes.
Okay.
Kathy's husband, Tom, who also works as a bridge operator, demonstrated these procedures for investigators, who now saw the alarming speed at which the spans open.
Bridge preparing to open. Please move beyond the nearest traffic and pedestrian gates. Gotcha. Bridge is going up. Please remain behind the gates.
Rising simultaneously, each span reaches its full height in just under 60 seconds, leaving anyone caught on the bridge
What's going on, Mr. Zoos?
with little to no time to react.
So, how long have you been at this bridge side?
9 years.
9 years. And since you've been at the bridge side, you go out on the balcony to look?
Every time. Even when it's raining.
Okay. And you expect that of anybody else, correct?
That's right. Because it's straight line spot. You cannot see this side of the bridge. You cannot see traffic. You can't see my gates. You can't see pedestrians.
Investigators questioned Tisha, the bridge operator, at the time of the incident, but her explanation
What is this fucking... Bro, this shit ain't even rendered, bro.
only raises suspicion.
Today there was a guy running across, so I let him finish running across.
Which way was he going? Towards Palm Beach?
Yes.
Okay.
So I walked out and I watched him go across, make sure he was across. I looked back over here, there's nobody there. So I go back and close the gates. Walk back out, make sure there's still nobody there. And then I do all the turning. And before I open the bridge, you have to walk back out. I walk back out, make sure there's still nobody there.
How many different times do you come out onto that balcony to check before the bridge opens? How many?
3 times.
3 different times.
Yes.
You did that today?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I don't understand where she came from.
You didn't see anybody. The only person you saw on the bridge was a guy that was running, or did you see anybody different on the bridge?
There was nobody, just that guy that was running across.
This may be a red flag for investigators who have statements from multiple witnesses who were on the bridge just before the opening. After Carol's tragic fall, one of the witnesses, Brian, tried to alert Tisha by using the tower's call box, but initially got no response.
No response is insane.
Like 10 minutes later, a guy came, he was knocking on the door, I came down, told me a lady fell in the water.
Okay.
That she was looking, trying to look, like to see inside the span.
Interestingly, Brian's statements to police make no mention of this. If Tisha truly checked the sidewalk multiple times, It seems unlikely she would have missed Carol or the other pedestrians. The real truth of the matter remains to be seen as investigators search for a way to verify her story. Collecting evidence, however, would be easier said than done.
There is no camera that kind of just records everything that's happening here?
No, we have no cameras that record.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, perfect place for crime.
It's interesting.
This is a state
This
run
is a
bridge,
state
right?
right? It's not
Correct.
county?
No, it's not county.
Okay.
Despite this setback, the city of West Palm Beach would later retrieve data from their own cameras. Meanwhile, a closer look at Tisha's background unveils a troubling criminal history.
Ooh. Animal infraction. I hope this is not some fuck shit. Oh, animal cruelty or neglect. Okay.
Including several misdemeanor and felony charges.
Multiple felon or a couple
Do you
felonies.
have a procedure where she would have to get like drug tests? I know there's been an accident. Yes, I got it. You take her right now? As soon as you guys release her, I'm gonna do a walk with her real quick, and then I'm gonna talk to her.
Because she's gonna be either on some sort of fucking weird ass drugs or she's high on weed or some
Kathy
shit.
would later tell investigators Tisha's test results were negative. However, Tisha wasn't sent to a medical facility for further testing, and the sample was discarded.
They tested for cocaine, amphetamines, methamphetamines, THC, and opioids.
Leaving them to take Kathy's word for it. Though Kathy isn't telling them everything she knows, evidence will later emerge on Tisha's cell phone that fills in the blanks. For now, investigators look for other explanations for what happened.
Is there any distractions that occurred that would have taken your mind or your attention away from the bridge?
No.
Not at any time, any of the bridge drawings that you got, so...
Mm-mm.
So the phone didn't ring?
No, you're not allowed to be on the phone when you're doing the opening.
Is there a TV in there?
Yes.
Do you watch
You have to
TV?
turn the TV off when you're doing the opening.
No calls on the bridge phone or on your personal phone?
No.
Okay. Like, would anybody call you during the day if they knew you were at work, or do they know not to call you?
My kids call me all day long.
Okay. If you knew you were going to open the bridge, but do you put your phone on silent? Do you turn it off? Like, what would you do with your cell phone?
I leave it on the counter. And
Okay.
if it rings, I just let it
Ignore
ring.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
To verify her story, police obtain a search warrant for her phone. What they find leaves investigators in utter shock and makes it clear that more than one person has been lying to them all along. Now, Tisha is brought in for a final interview where they prepare to reveal what they now know.
You remember us? Okay.
I'm going to jail.
Well, let's explain some stuff to you, okay?
Detectives read Tisha her Miranda rights before delivering the news.
Let me tell you, since that day, I haven't left my house. I don't go nowhere. I stay home. I don't even answer my phone. I got the news people sitting at my house. I got the news people calling my phone.
Yeah, the news people's kind of saying, it's like, gotta get on the new story.
I don't leave my house. My kids, I don't even send my kids to school.
Okay, that may be like criminal, but
I know it's been tough.
Oh my God.
Have you had time to kind of think back? Because I know a lot of times when things happen and we talk to the people that are involved the day of, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, a week, a month later, they think, oh, I forgot that this happened, or I forgot that happened. Nothing that you remember that you're like, oh, I should have told the officers this, or I should have explained this a different way. No? I mean, I know you've probably thought about what happened a million times in your head and went over.
Yeah, I still don't know. I still don't know. Let me tell you, I watched that guy burn. I let the guy burn across the bridge. That lady was not there. Went in and did my announcements. Went back outside and checked. She still wasn't there.
However, according to Annabelle's witness statement, there may have been no warning at all.
Do you remember at any time after you heard the bells, did you hear any kind of audible verbal announcement from anybody?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
There was no lady there.
You went outside on the balcony and checked?
Yes. You have
I wonder if she's. Never mind.
to 3 times.
According to city cameras, despite 6 bridge openings that day, Tisha is only seen on the balcony a total of 3 times. The last recorded time was at 9:03 a.m., 4 hours before Carol's death.
So she wasn't even there for the incident. Or she
If we
was.
told you that we made it's possible that didn't, what would you say to that?
But there is video that shows the bridge tower from the east side.
Yeah.
The side that the door to the balcony's on.
Okay.
Like, you did
Shut
it,
it,
or
go out
whatever.
there.
I don't know.
Well, we're asking you.
We're asking you if you went out there.
I was over there playing with the paper.
I swear I went out there and watched that man run across.
Detectives prepare to confront Tisha with a concerning series of texts they unearthed, though these are far from the worst ones
Oh
they
no.
discovered.
Oh my god. Hold on. Had nobody told you I was in jail? I know you see that thing with the bridge. I opened the bridge, lady fell in and died. I didn't do it. She went under the gate. She dropped her phone, went for it, fell in.
They unearthed, though these are far from the worst.
Auntie, hi baby. Was you at work in the bridge attendant? When the lady fell on the bridge, yes, I was there. Then what happened? The bridge was up. She dropped her phone, went to pick it up, and fell. So she's lying.
Ones they discovered.
You know we have your phone, okay? Question I have. There was text messages in there that actually kind of make it seem like you actually saw her. There's a text message in there, I think it's
3 days later?
yeah, 3 or 2 days later, saying something about she dropped.
That's what they told me probably. That's what the guy that works with me told me probably happened. She dropped her phone. She went over and reached for it. That's what they told me. That's probably what happened.
So that's not something that you actually saw.
No.
Okay. Just had to clear that up.
No.
Okay.
Because I saw that on a text message and a Facebook message to somebody that you said that.
Yeah. No. That's what they told me. I swear to God, I did not.
Okay.
Is she crazy? Like, I can't tell if, like, I can't tell if she's low-key crazy. I don't know.
That's what they told me. She probably bent over and I didn't see her. I swear to God, I did not say that. I didn't say it like that, but that's what I was told.
That wasn't something that you came up with yourself?
No, that's what the people I work with were saying. She probably bent over to pick up something.
Is that, and for the people, we're talking about your supervisor and,
Tom?
Tom, yeah.
Additional texts found on her phone finally reveal the heartbreaking truth of what led to Carol's death. Between 12:52 p.m. and 1:06 p.m., when her attention should have been on the bridge, Tisha was texting a contact labeled mother-in-law. In a startling twist, police reports identified this phone number.
It looks like she had pink eye.
Is belonging to Tisha's supervisor, Kathy Harper. At 3:20 p.m., Kathy stated, "Make sure you tell them you walked outside on the balcony."
When they talk to you, make damn sure you tell them that you walked outside the balcony 3 different times.
Followed by, delete this. For unknown reasons, Tisha is not confronted.
Wait, I want to finish that shit now. When they talk to you, make damn sure you tell them you walked outside on balcony 3 different times to make sure no one was past gates, and delete this message after 1 time to make sure card stops 2nd time after gates lowered, and 3rd time before you raise spans. Okay, now delete this and yourself, but you got to tell them step by step how you do opening. This message was deleted. I did. I'm here with the police. I killed a... Oh, wow. I'm here with the police. I killed a lady on the bridges. Yeah, that's probably the message.
For unknown reasons, Tisha is not confronted with any of this during her interrogation. Instead, the conversation turns to the consequences she will now face for her actions.
So he's being charged with manslaughter.
By culpable negligence. Okay, that's what it is.
What is that?
It's a 2nd-degree felony.
Hello, Joe.
Well, that's not up to us. It could be long, it could be short.
I mean, yeah, there are state guidelines as to how long.
But that's not up to us.
As how long that kind of charge carries sentence-wise, but that's not up to us. It's up to the state.
I would trade my life for this lady. I would.
I believe it.
He said, I believe it.
I truly believe it.
No.
I would never do nothing to hurt nobody.
Investigators allow Tisha.
What, Charlie? And even there's so much you just said right there, like in that small sentence that like I'm confused about.
A phone call, and the grim reality of her situation begins to settle in for her and her family.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Hey, Papa. Yes. Hey, baby.
Listen, you need a lawyer.
I know.
Listen. Even if you don't have a lawyer, listen, stick to what you were saying the first time.
I know.
Okay. Your friend has a girlfriend? Were you talking to that girl before?
They're just looking for somebody to blame. Listen.
Papa, I opened the bridge. I am to blame. You know, I opened the bridge. I don't know. I was working. I killed that lady. It was an accident. Yeah, but I did it. I would never do that.
I can't tell if it actually was an accident. I feel like I suck at shit like this, damn near.
What are you talking about?
Well, it says Drawbridge accident. And it's horror. Maybe it was truly an accident.
Give me with manslaughter,
But she,
Papa.
I don't know.
You didn't do it on purpose?
No, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you didn't see the video. Come on now, that's what I'm trying to say. How do you don't got no video cameras?
They do.
How do you sit here and blame you? They don't know what really happened. So you...
Oh. Your friend is your bitch. Okay, interesting. I don't know what to say to that, Charlie.
Yeah. They do. They do. The video show her she was on the bridge, Papa.
Huh?
The video show her she was
Oh.
on the bridge.
Yeah. You got a girlfriend now. He kind of stopped talking to me. That may have been on her part.
Yeah.
Damn.
A later report of Carol's injuries would reveal that she sustained multiple broken bones and suffered severe blunt force trauma to the head, despite wearing a bicycle helmet at the time of her fall.
Yeah, a bicycle helmet is not fucking protecting you from a bridge, like, collapsing, or not collapsing, but closing on you.
17th, 2 months following Carol's death, 43-year-old Tisha Polk was arrested and placed on a $20,000
bond?
According to
Holy
news
shit.
reports, 5 days later, on March 22nd, 2024, Tisha and Kathy were both fired from Florida Drawbridge.
Were you friends with him, or you trying to mess with him? Because it sounded like you trying to mess with him.
Incorporated. Tisha initially pleaded not guilty to her charges and was facing 9 to 15 years in prison if convicted. With the approval of Carol's family, Tisha ultimately agreed to accept a deal, pleading guilty to second-degree felony manslaughter. She was sentenced to 2 days in jail, with 2 days credit for time served and placed on an 8-year probation, the terms of which included 200 hours of community service and a permanent ban from working at any job operating heavy machinery.
Eight-year probation, 0 jail time, pretty much, for manslaughter. She got lucky. Holy shit.
She was also ordered to write a letter of apology to Carol Wright's family. However, in April of 2023, she was found in violation of this probation after a routine drug test came back positive for a controlled substance.
Let me guess. Weed.
Drawing questions about the supposed...
Oh. I'm sorry I smoked this sleep. See, I ain't even gonna lie. The defendant was provided with a copy of the form completed. The offender also provided a statement admitting to use of marijuana by saying smoking marijuana helps her sleep. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The only reason this is an issue is because of dumbass federal laws. Cause like, do they give a fuck if she drinks alcohol? Cause that should be controlled substance over weed.
Questions about the
For
supposed
sure.
drug test her supervisor, Kathy,
If
claimed
you,
she
if you can call weed a controlled substance, which it is technically under law, you damn well gotta call alcohol a controlled substance too, which it isn't under law.
questions about the supposed
I
drug
told
test
him
her
I'm
supervisor,
he called me
Kathy, claimed
dramatic.
she
I'm friends
passed
with
after
him.
the incident. After this violation, it was discovered she never
No,
began.
but like, is there a reason like that she like the girlfriend probably didn't want him to talk to you anymore? Is there a reason? like you be flirting with him?
Her community service and never wrote her letter of apology to Carol's family.
Never wrote an apology to the family's insane.
After this violation, it was discovered she never began her community service and never wrote her letter of apology to Carol's family. For violating the probation, additional conditions were added, including a curfew and a substance abuse evaluation. According to news,
Bro, I just think that's funny with weed. It's like if she got busted for weed, like being positive weed, it's like, is she allowed to drink alcohol? Is that completely fine? Because she can kill herself in one night with a bottle of whiskey. Probably she really tried.
Reports Carol's family won an $8.2 million settlement against Florida Drawbridges Incorporated in July of 2022. As part of the settlement agreement,
Nah, I mean, of course, I'm not recommending that. I'm not saying she should, but like, I mean, it just it's like, I don't know. Weed laws is just stupid.
the company instituted criminal
Where it's
background
illegal.
checks, new training for bridge operators, and routine audits with out-of-area
Federal
supervisors.
weed laws are stupid.
Additionally, all bridge tenders are now required to watch a 23-minute video on Carol Wright's life.
So she's now a quote unquote example, for lack of a better term, probably, but she's like quote unquote being used like as a quote unquote example for the future employees. It's like, yeah, so where you're sitting, some motherfucker killed someone doing this shit before, and this all happened. This is the woman that she killed on accident. Yeah.
Kathy Harper was not charged with any crimes related to Carol Wright's death.
W video. Terrible situation.